1番.
Are we on?
recording?
It looks like we are.
Oh, I'm
we're
sorry.
on.
I was about to like reveal my social security number. All right. Move.
I did not think of anything. Also, I forgot my notebook. So why don't you guys just talk about something?
All right. So
Welcome to
red
Trash
drink.
Babies.
Red drink.
Red drink.
Red drink.
Red drink.
I actually prefer blue
I can't
drink.
drink.
You know?
Really?
And no gang
This
affiliation.
This guy's
no gang
motivated.
affiliation.
Crips are bad.
Actually, I prefer blue drink as well.
Blue drink?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't want to do this one. Just in case you're watching
Got
Crips.
the approval of
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm
Church
wearing
Squad.
Crips colors.
All right, welcome to episode 2 of Trash Babies, starring Jeremy the Sentient Lettuce. He was a head of lettuce, and now he's a salad because he fucked with the wrong man's wife,
No.
and Corey just couldn't help himself. Like, there's still some blood. I don't
There's
know.
still blood.
Just a little
There's
bit.
still blood, and yeah. And then also today we're going to be making Eli the tech guy, Corey the Pope of Squay, and Steve San eat some mochi. Our fearless leader eats some mochi that was supposed to be these cute little balls. I don't know if anybody can see them, but it's just mush now. So
Yeah.
it was disgusting before, and now it's going to be extra disgusting. for
So
them.
either way, you guys tune in for a great episode. Just, you know, it can go either way, but it's gonna go great.
Thank you, Nadia.
Also,
All right.
can we get
so
like a
let's-
hawk shoot
yeah.
for video? Like
Hawk
that-
shoot.
Oh,
Yeah,
hawk shoot.
Hawk shoot for video today. All right, let's start with
I
starting
got
comments.
mochi everywhere.
That's
Something
hers.
else.
That's your starting comment.
Oh, okay,
Alright.
yeah, mochi
Okay.
everywhere.
I'm ready to eat some mochi. You guys like pretty
Been ready
hungry.
for this, yeah.
I saw a squirrel the other day.
What? In the butt?
Yes. Oh, please stop.
Okay. So you wanted to start with the mochi then?
I want to start with
Let's
the
do
mochi.
it.
Yeah, I think so. Just because.
All right, start it off. I accidentally didn't get 3. Like I got 3 spoons instead of 4.
This looks even like worse now
Some
that
of,
it's
some of it has
revealed.
spilled into the tray.
Yeah,
Steven, I think you should take the first one.
You want me to take the?
it
I feel
kind
like
of just smells like
There you
Take
go.
the
ice. All right, I'm gonna have this little
There you
square
go.
over here is mine. It's like jelly.
Was this supposed to be?
That's what it's
honest,
supposed
guys.
to look like. Are you sure you want to eat this? Like, you guys are gonna get sick.
It looks like a microwaved jellyfish.
It looks like
It-
I'm trying to get some of the skin in. I'm just gonna get this.
Is
Just gonna
it
eat the
even-
sauce.
All right, here it goes.
All
First try. How is it? It's not great.
Does it taste like frozen?
It does taste like frozen perfume.
Yeah. It tastes
Like,
exactly like
exactly
somebody
like
just
for
took.
frozen perfume.
Yeah, like took perfume and then they were
Okay.
like, "I'm gonna freeze this and
You're
then
up.
sell it as a type of meal."
I hope it tastes like grass, quite honestly.
Like exhaling, like you can still taste it.
Do you want some Jeremy? Perhaps?
So,
Would you like some
Jeremy
Jeremy
does look.
to-
Jeremy
It
is
does
looking
taste
pretty
like
tasty.
All
Right
right,
now
here we
compared
go.
to this.
Backstory. I had some of this once and I didn't like it. But now it'll be
Do you-
worse.
Do you guys want to go get a drink and then come back and consume some Jeremy
It's
to
okay.
wash it down?
It's like it doesn't feel like what you would want it to feel like. You
Yeah.
want it to be liquidy, but it's like sticky and gelatinous.
Very.
Yes.
And
It's
it
not-
also won't
it's-
stay in the spoon, and you don't want it to
Right.
be.
Just go.
Just
for it.
eat
Dive
all
in
the
there.
sauce. you
Dive
know?
on in.
See?
I know exactly what this tastes like.
You're shaking. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just it tastes like if you put Fruity Pebbles in a bowl, and then put salt on it, and then just instead of like just put water in it instead of milk. That's pretty much what it would be like.
Yeah.
But also
I would
like you're
say
cutting
so.
yourself
Yeah,
as you're
see
doing
that.
it. So like
Oh,
a
God,
like an
you're
8 out of
back.
10 then. Like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm not
say.
gonna eat the rest off
I kinda
that
want more.
spoon.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
I kind of want more.
I don't
want
want
more.
more.
There's
I
more.
think
Go
you
ahead,
should.
dude.
No.
Yeah, I want more. I'm just
Let's
gonna...
go for it, man.
You're gonna
Dive
seriously
on.
eat
Let me
this
just grab
mochi?
a.
How
I'm
weird
gonna
is
grab
it
a
that,
piece of Jeremy.
nobody liked it, but I'm the one eating. Okay, you know,
Oh,
I'm the
that's
trash
definitely
baby.
larger. Okay, that's
I'm
definitely
today's
larger
trash
than-
baby for real.
And we're just gonna.
All right,
Oh,
Oh man.
so that was something about us.
Game's changed.
Now you tell us about you.
We're listening.
All right. Okay. So, has anybody have you guys watched Daredevil on Netflix?
no,
Yeah.
I
I
have
have
not.
not.
No, yeah.
God, you guys have to get on it. Either illegally pirating it or watching it.
It's just on Netflix. It's like $8 a month.
Not
Oh,
all of
really?
us live in Rich Town,
Yeah, you know.
ma'am. All right,
Holy fuck, that's spicy.
it's a
Some
spicy
spicy
chicken
blood,
salad.
you know.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, those
I
of you
didn't-
who know Jeremy in real life will know that he's a very spicy chicken. So that's what he is, and as a salad.
So when he was murdered, he became a spicy salad.
Very spicy.
I'm like super depressed that I'm just gonna like rip something out of my notebook and just clean it up that way.
Oh, the table's dirty, but yeah. So yeah, Daredevil's like a really, really good show, guys. Honestly, it's way better. Like I don't know if you've watched Agents of Shield.
I did not.
Yeah, that
No.
show. I think that show is garbage, and like I hate Marvel a lot just because it's so
Really?
big. But
Oh no, we can't be friends anymore.
no, it's just 'cause, like it's ruining the genre. You know, like the superhero movie
True.
genre is just like being killed by Marvel slowly.
I
But,
think it's
like,
like Disney.
I
Since they've
can't believe
owned
it.
it.
you're consuming.
It's just
that,
so
like,
good sometimes. Like it grows on you.
No.
This is,
Who was?
This
Steve
very
is the
interesting.
true
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah.
The
He
true
is.
Japanese among us.
So yeah, yeah, but like this show is like gritty. Like people get decapitated in it. Like there's just a whole bunch of crime. Like it's very reminiscent of like Gotham, that show, but like way harder, I think, at times, and like real cool people. Like I think the characters are really well done. Like the Punisher is like great in this season.
Really?
Yeah. So if you haven't watched a Daredevil, I recommend you watch it. The
What-
2003 movie with who was that? Matt Damon. I don't
No,
remember.
Matt.
2003.
He's Batman now. Daredevil is
Oh,
Batman. Yeah,
Batman?
yeah.
Who's
Batman now?
Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck.
Ben
Yeah, go
Affleck.
watch the Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck. It's great.
Terrible.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
There is a scene where like Bullseye kills an old lady in that movie. Like she is talking to him on the plane and he's eating peanuts. She's like talking way too much. So he like breaks apart it looks like a paper clip. And he like flicks it at the seat in front of him and like
Yeah.
bounces off and like hits her in the throat like 3 times and she kind of just suffocates to death. No.
Why the fuck would he do that?
I don't know, he's a fucking
Super-
jackass.
Super violent.
I
really
mean,
bad.
it's a scene where like you gotta display he's a villain, you know? He's
Gotta
an
build him
evil
up.
guy. He's
That
not
character
above
development.
he's not above killing
Now,
the
do
older
you,
lady.
do you
Yeah.
plan on consuming
Yeah.
Jeremy the sentient salad after consuming all this mochi?
I'm not gonna say yes or no to that. He's right there.
Yeah.
Was
You
there like
gotta
sugar
be
on
sensitive
this?
to
Was
his
like sugar,
feelings.
powdered sugar, maybe?
I thought that was just, like, frozen
it's just
ice.
like
I feel
it's
like
just
there
like
is powdered
powder. I
sugar
think.
in
Like
there.
I don't know if
Really?
it's necessarily sugar.
Yeah. I do want to throw up. But I think it's just because I've had so much.
It
I don't
just,
know.
Yeah, I mean it just says sugar, so I
Yeah.
maybe I thought it was like rice flour because it
Mm.
says coating ingredients:
Each-
sugar, rice flour, wheat flour. You're not allergic to any of this shit, are you?
I mean, we'll find
I
out.
didn't even. I didn't
Lie.
even like ask if any of y'all are allergic to.
That was the true test.
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to see if I
Just,
could
like,
kill you.
More interested in watching him eat
Yeah.
this
I
mochi.
know.
You know what reminds me
Anything
of
else right
Nickelodeon slime.
now. Oh my
That's
God.
exactly what it
thinking
looks
exactly
like.
that.
Like
It's
maybe that's
basically-
what Nickelodeon slime
That
was.
makes it
It's
worse,
just
though.
Frozen mochi.
It's
that had
Nickelodeon- Oh.
melted.
Oh, they just hit me.
Oh.
I still want another bite though.
Oh my god.
Oh.
But yeah.
Alright.
Outrageous.
So welcome to 10 minutes of me eating.
Okay. Well, I guess
Um,
while that's happening, Eli, over spring break, you had this fantastic story of this hoodie.
Oh yeah. So if y'all don't know, we live in Texas where the weather is very sporadic. So yes.
Like
I
the
would-
game Spore.
I also we'll get to that later. But during spring break, like I expected it to be just like extremely hot because it was hot leading up to the days of spring break. But then all of a sudden it just rains and the temperature drops below like 40. And for Texans, that's like freezing. That's a death. That's death outside. And I had neglected to bring any winter clothes. I just had shorts and like very loose t-shirts. And so whenever I had to go out, I didn't have any hoodies because I left them all at my apartment here. And I had hoodies in my closet back home though. Hoodies from middle school and like freshman year of high school.
Middle school.
Middle school. So I put those on instead. So instead of, looking like a grown ass man, I had these hoodies that would reach only to about here. And I looked like a fucking anime character with like this super tight hoodie on. It was like just showing my bulging muscles. I don't know if you guys can see
Whoa.
them right now, but I promise there are
Oh, man.
muscles.
Eli weighs 340, guys.
I wear 340 and muscle only. You know?
I heard he's taking on the Undertaker.
Oh yeah, at
Yeah.
WrestleMania. It's going down.
WrestleMania.
It's going down. Be sure to watch it on a
Pay-per-view.
Trash
on a
Babies
day. Yes,
On a day.
on a day.
Hey,
But
hey.
have you guys ever seen the Seven Deadly Sins?
Yeah.
I'm actually in the middle of watching it right now.
You know Greed, how the fucking vest is way too
Oh.
small. I
Yeah.
looked like fucking Greed all spring break. Like
Yeah.
it was a trip, you know.
I also like how in that they're all like, "Where the hell did you get this outfit?" And he was like, "Oh, you know."
Yeah, I stole it.
And then you just see him like beat the shit out of like somebody walks by and he like turns around casually, and I'm just like, the next scene you
He's
see, he's
got-
in this tiny ass outfit. Like, sir,
That's way
that
too-
was not made for you.
right. And
Did
then
that happen twice?
yeah,
Did
yeah.
it? I haven't gotten to
Spoilers.
that. Oh,
But
spoilers.
spoilers,
Thanks,
like
Steve.
Spoiler
the vest,
cast.
the vest like gets destroyed, and they're
Oh,
like,
fuck.
"Oh," he's like, "I'm so sad that my vest got messed up." And then once again, he's walking down the street and he sees someone wearing it. And he's like, and then the next scene, he has a vest again.
Someone in the chat confirmed. I have no idea. If
Someone-
there's anyone in the chat. If anyone watches this.
Yeah.
Oh, one of
I
you.
mean, someone will eventually comment on it. I'm assuming.
I think someone just did. What is
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody
I
just wrote
think-
out, you are nerd. Hey,
Hey, son,
Hey.
nice. You're a nerd.
you're a nerd.
Oh, God.
Did, what?
Your mom
cute
doesn't
one,
love
though.
you. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Your
Oh
mom
yeah,
probably
so
loves you.
anybody
Alright.
who doesn't know, we're now keeping a scoreboard of
Oh.
the sexual harassment charges
Poor Steve.
against Steve.
Yeah.
Currently he is at 2 or 3.
I think officially 2, but like off the record, well, I'm not gonna admit to anything. So
To be honest, I feel like it's about 5 right now, and that's going from Monday to today.
Yeah.
that's just this week's sexual harassment count.
yeah,
just this week.
But today
Yeah.
he did get away with it without any kind of repercussions.
I did.
Before
Yeah.
Sensei showed up. So I think he's doing good for the season. We'll see how this
Yeah,
plays
we
out.
were
Stealth
off-
skills have really improved. Actually.
Yeah,
They really
we were
have.
off last week. We didn't really do anything with the show, but that's mostly because I was dealing with some charges and
Yeah.
accusations.
We actually had to post
Yeah.
bail for him.
We
Yeah.
did.
It was-
However,
it was,
up on a technicality, so we're all right.
So I mean, if that happens again, you guys will know what we're
Yeah,
talking
you'll
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Live from the Texas prison system.
Or the penitentiary. You know?
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah. Until I
Um,
get out.
I mean, both.
He's gonna get out too.
I don't want to be a part of that. I mean, this is on recording, guys.
Yeah.
If he gets out, I had nothing to do with it.
I had nothing to do with it as well.
I mean,
Only
we
God
are
can
we are
judge.
trash baby raccoons. I feel like that probably already implicates us in a lot.
True. I mean, that just
Right.
means we like trash, I guess.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
there's
mean,
nothing wrong
there
with that.
there's a collection of trash
This
that was
is
piling
trash,
up in front of our microphone.
Yeah. And a baby.
And yeah,
And
a
well,
baby,
yeah,
you know.
but yeah, no.
Possibly dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so Steve, now that you've consumed, I guess, all of the nourishment. Oh no, you're still. Well,
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
go ahead.
working on
We'll
it.
go ahead with it
Yeah.
anyway. So over your spring break, apparently there was a fantastic basketball story
Yes.
that you had to share
All
with
right.
all of us.
So, you might not know this from looking at me. I know looking at me, you might think, wow, what a rock star. But I am a man who is very in touch with his roots, and I play basketball. I do play basketball. I get on the court, get me on the court, and I'm trouble. So I was playing with my friends, and, we were just throwing around. And a squad of guys, just 3 guys come up,
Squad.
looking the real cartel-like. So we were just like, oh. And then they're like, hey, man, you guys want to play a game? And so I was
Is
like,
that what they sounded like for real?
no.
Oh,
Everyone in my things just sound like Pikmin. Judging by the fact that they were wearing jeans and moccasins, my friends and I are like, yeah. So we put our side stuff. I kept my wallet on me, just, All right, so
hooligans.
as soon as we set up, guy breathes into me a breath of just pure alcohol, and I was like, oh, I understand what's going on.
We should take it easy, right?
Yeah, we should take it easy because whenever you play with like a kid or someone who's just not all there, really, you don't go all hard or anything because like that's rude, right?
Yeah.
So we kicked their ass. We just really wrecked them. I don't think they scored a single point, And yeah, the game was over before anybody could really count to 5, or if they could, because they were really drunk.
But you got some.
I did. I got some battle
Some
scars.
bruises.
They D'd up, Father Eric. They really
They
did.
tried to break those ankles.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did try to break these ankles. However, they don't call me the bulldozer for nothing. They don't call me that though. But try it. So yeah, we just proceeded to win this game at maximum velocity. And afterwards, I got some like cuts on my knees, and I was kind of feeling a little spring breaky. So I wanted to shave my legs. So I started doing it. I had to get 2 disposable razors, women's. And as I was going along, I realized this sucks. So I stopped doing it. So only the bottom halves of my legs
Can we see?
are
Can we-
shaved.
Yes.
If you can like
You guys
back up
wanna
and
see
see,
it? All right.
just a little bit.
Okay, so these are my shaved legs. My pants, they were too tight. Too tight to go up farther than this. But, you know, trust, this is a full
Yeah,
maze
those are
of
man
hair.
hair.
This
Thicket
is,
of hair.
when you see that, is that Heracles? Is that, you just see it. But yeah, so that's what was really going on over my spring break. Aside from that, I just kind of played games with Corey on, we played Tom Clancy's The Division.
Yeah.
If you haven't played it yet, return it.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible, return that game, and you'll be better for it. So,
Life will
Last
move
week-
by tons.
yeah,
I love how
Yeah.
last week we were like playing up that game a little bit. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that looks so fun. We're gonna
we
play
did
it.
say that. We
And
kind
then,
of did
you
say
know,
that last week.
Like a week later.
We had a viewer through the window.
We
Just
did
so
have a
you
video
know.
that
He
went
did
live, filmed
yeah.
live in front of a studio
Oh
audience.
my God.
Studio audience.
Yeah,
Give
I
me
just
some-
He
realized
even did like a little eyebrow raise for
did.
us and everything.
we haven't
He was
been
into it.
clapping for our guests.
Speaking of which,
oh.
Jeremy,
You
the
gotta
sensei
give it up to
Sarah,
him.
guys. What a guy! Just what a guy!
Jeez.
Even after the adultery, but you guys don't know about that.
Yeah.
So
He's, you know, still
Yeah.
looking pretty good. Looking pretty delicious right now.
Yeah.
I must
Yeah.
say, Jeremy.
I mean, on the same page though, like Eli, what was your Civ 5 story?
Oh.
for us?
So me and my friends play Civ 5 every now and then, and a lot of the times, you know how you can name your cities in that game, right? And so I was Egypt, and my buddy Joel was I think Greece, and we had spawned right next to each other. And so throughout the game, we would keep renaming our cities to like make fun of each other, make fun of each other's like civilizations. So he started it, by the way. Not to be childish, but he totally started it. If you watch this later, fuck you, Joel. He started it with calling me Egyptian fag. Like he named his city Egyptian fag, and then I rebutted with no you, like, you know, obviously no, you're the fag. And he was like, haha, weak bitches. And then I was like, try me, bitch. And so eventually we went to war, and I turned up being the weak bitch because, you know, he had his
I mean, it's got to follow history.
yeah, of course, where Rome actually that's
Yeah,
what we're doing.
Rome actually
that's-
defeated.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. I was
not confirmed.
Yeah,
We weren't there.
I mean,
We don't know that.
I just
Okay.
want to put
Nobody
it
has
on
pictures.
record. I am not the weak bitch. I was following history. I was going by the history books, and that's why I was getting my
Retrospect
Yeah, I
to
was getting
Cleopatra.
yeah, of course.
Okay, so I hate every time I play Civ 5, I'm just like, aha, I've got the nuclear bomb, and then people are like, hey, you want to trade for like agriculture, or you want to trade for like you know, what is this, like, oh, for a ritual embalming? Do you want to trade nuclear weapons for that? And then I'm always just kind of like really? No. And then there was like, why you gotta be an asshole?
Yeah, for real. I like how a lot of the times they'll start the war, and then you're kicking their ass, and they're like, all right. I know. It's just like, let's take it easy now. Let's try some little peace right now.
But have you seen the shit they say in the thing when they're like giving you the peace offerings? They're like, all right, we'll stop. You know, we'll give you a break.
Yeah. I don't know why they make Gandhi such an asshole in that
Gandhi
game.
is the biggest
Yes,
bag
he's
on
the
earth.
dick.
Asshole.
He's like the person everybody tries to take out first.
Yes. And like a lot of the times it'll be like, your civilization is looking weak. And I'm like, fuck you, Gandhi. You're looking weak. Like, you skinny ass bitch. Like, I'll take you out right
Do
now.
You live? Do you fucking bench Gandhi? I bet you only have like one protein.
It's all in that fat ass gut you
Also, you're just walking to Gandhi Shit Talk,
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yes. Trash babies ripping on, you know, peaceful figures of
Nobody
history.
is safe.
Yeah.
No
Nobody
one.
is safe.
I would like to report live that my brother just invited me to a private group on Facebook called Bros for Hillary.
Weren't you talking about going to a club where there's like drag queens over
Oh
spring
my
break or
god.
something?
Okay, guys. So in this city where we are, undisclosed, there are, people dress up. You know that. You live on Earth. You know, you've been to a Halloween. So I go to this like bar that like on Wednesday nights they do drag shows. And these can be really cool. Like you can see some really cool stuff. However, sometimes you go to just criticize. Like this one girl walked in and she was wearing what like the equivalent of like a baby's swimming suit and doing a show, and I was just kind of like the queen in me came out, and I was just like, honey, I could walk those in a single second. You wouldn't even. And then she was like throwing dollar bills, and I was like, I'll catch them. Like, don't worry. But yeah. So I recommend everybody goes to see a live drag show because you're gonna have a great time, or the worst time of your life, but probably the great time.
Yeah, at least it's an experience.
It's an
to say the
experience.
least.
If you can do
Yes.
drag, do drag.
Yes.
I recommend that as well.
Also, live showings of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Those are fantastic, and people do dress up for those a lot. Recommended.
I wrote it, but
He did.
He
I
did.
did.
Yes.
I was there when he did it.
And he starred in it as
I
well.
did.
He
Yeah.
was every actor.
It's
and
great
actress.
makeup, right?
Mhm.
including
Uh,
every cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know those Stan Lee cameos in the Marvel movies? Guess who fills in for Stan Lee?
Doesn't
Me.
he looks like him a little bit,
A little. Yeah. You remember that scene in what is the new one? Deadpool when he's the DJ? I was behind there moving his hands like a little puppet.
Hell yeah.
This
Yeah.
is like a whole Muppet thing, you got the little
Yeah.
strings and you're just like
Did you make the puppet as well?
I did make it. It's made out of
Stan
pure
Lee.
dreams, lies, and adultery.
Sounds a lot like Jeremy.
so what a guy.
Yeah. What a guy.
Really.
All right, so we haven't really heard anything about Corey's spring break.
And we won't.
You got
Right?
anything?
We actually won't.
You didn't do anything.
I
on spring
absolutely
break.
did nothing except for go to South by Southwest for what?
Well,
one
how
night.
was that?
It was okay, but despite all the people blowing smoke in my face and all the drunk people crowding around, getting in the way of my vision of it, like enjoying my experience, Zion T, Dean, and Mamamoo are the greatest. Go listen to them. If you don't know them, it was nice knowing.
Zon and Des.
It was
Oh,
nice
yes.
knowing you,
It was-
loser. All right. Did you write down? She has an agenda of things to talk
And
about.
I'm organized.
She's very organized. It says Stephen Cross story.
Yeah. And you want to talk about the Stephen Cross?
is that
story?
about the chocolate?
Carmilla, yeah.
I thought she
thought
was
we already
talking about the
talked
drag queens.
Oh
and
no,
cross-dressing.
Oh.
no,
I thought we already
no.
talked about
We did.
that.
No, we talked about the sexual harassment charges.
But I
Have
feel
we-
like we did
I feel
also
like we
talk
talked
about
it
we
last podcast.
Did
the
we?
name wasn't dropped.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
however, there have been developments. I'm still waiting on her to eat or throw away the cross.
It's now week 3.
Yeah.
Week 3 of
Week
this
3.
crosswatch.
And either way, she's going to have to break her
Mhm.
faith in some way, shape, or form. She's either
Yeah.
going to have to consume the cross or throw it away.
It's like a cursed item. Literally, this is like a monkey's paw
It is.
of chocolate candy. Like if she,
Maybe she's just hoping that like it won't diminish at all. Like it'll
Mhm.
just stay.
And it
perfectly
might.
preserved. It
Yeah.
might. Yeah, I don't know. I
unless
don't
she just
actually
gives
know.
it away.
I don't
Yeah.
actually know the like
Lifetime
how.
of
Yeah,
chocolate.
lifetime of chocolate. Like if it actually deteriorates. Or not.
Chocolate connoisseurs watching this. Does chocolate
I-
deteriorate?
Especially
My
milk
girlfriend.
chocolate.
When does
Yeah.
it expire?
If you
Yeah.
work for the
She loves
Sure company,
She loves chocolate.
tell me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Well, then Eli, the tech guy's girlfriend, who won't like we're not gonna
Isla.
name drop her unless you want to name drop her.
Cynthia.
I've been calling her Lexi Dono for like the
Lexi
past few
Dono.
days.
Lexi
so we'll refer to
Dono.
her as Lexi Dono.
What is the shelf life of chocolate?
Actually, while she was in Budapest, she ate chocolate that had gold sprinkled on it. I think I
No.
told you that.
Yeah, you did. And we were discussing how last semester one of our classmates brought in chocolate that was like
Oh,
with
silver,
silver.
yeah.
That means,
Rem-
why
and
are we
then-
eating money?
And then another classmate then had an allergic reaction, but it was
Oh,
not to the
Maddie.
silver. It was not to the yeah. Well, she's
She was
gonna be
allergic to
watching
nuts,
anyway,
yeah.
so she knows exactly who she is. And
Maddie-san.
hi,
Oh,
Maddie-san.
it was
She told me that like she tried to play it off all cool, like she wasn't having an
Oh,
allergic
yeah.
reaction
Oh,
in
yeah.
class, and then she like tried to rush like butyl while her like
Yeah.
was like
Oh,
closing
God.
up. It was,
I felt
like,
so bad.
Yeah.
And then she just casually drops it the next day. She's
Yeah,
like,
it's
no big deal.
She does that a
Like,
lot.
I
Like,
know.
She'll be having like a fucking awful day, and she'll
Yeah.
just say, "Let's
Maddie.
a smile on."
Maddie.
You know.
We're here for you.
Yes.
You guys ever want to like pull a To Catch a Predator on someone?
We should try that.
I really want to
Should.
lure a
Here.
child predator
Oh
in.
my god.
On campus.
And then
Yes.
just when they
oh,
come.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, guys.
Have you seen the Boondocks episode where they
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
He's like,
I came here looking for booty.
I'm a warrior, Chris Hansen.
Nah, I like you.
And I want
and I
you.
want you.
So yeah, if you haven't watched the Boondocks, go watch that. I think
good
it's
ass episode.
I feel like we're hyping up all this stuff and not getting endorsed for any of it.
Right?
we're not. Hey,
Well,
Adult
solely
Swim,
enjoy.
whoever's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
charge, throw the
Endorse
money.
us.
Yes.
Throw the money
Marvel
at me.
too.
Make it rain on us.
Marvel, I've been
Yes.
promoting your shit so well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
please.
Really?
Why am I not in the
Yes.
comics? Why am I? I mean, I know we've talked about that. I just spit up a little. I know we
It was
talked.
the mochi.
It was the mojo. We had a deal going on, but whenever you can get me on the pages of my own comic book, that's when I'll really start promoting you. So please hurry it up, Marvel Comics.
Also, Gambino, why have you not contacted Corey about this movie deal?
Why
on,
not? I
Donald.
mean, the
You could-
role is open.
Yes, you could see his face now. It
Clearly.
doesn't-
You have an
A
idea
spitting
of like what to
image.
look at. Your hair is probably around the same length as mine, if not longer.
Yeah.
Maybe just
Style's
a
not
tad.
really
Haley
hard to
Williams,
copy.
why
Really?
haven't you contacted Chelsea about a deal with Paramore for their action stunts or something?
Yeah, Haley,
you
get
know?
on that.
Nah.
Get on there.
I ain't about that life.
That's gonna be your new lead single.
Yeah.
Ain't about that.
Ain't about that
Subway,
life.
why haven't you contacted Jeremy, the sentient salad, about being on your commercials after that one guy who touched kids got like taken off? You guys have been slipping.
They have been slipping.
Maybe their names are just too similar.
Yeah.
You know, Jeremy.
J-
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it could trigger some people.
I see
Yeah.
you, Subway.
Yeah,
We see.
smart. But what about Firehouse though? Firehouse.
Yeah,
Firehouse
Firehouse.
Subs.
Why
Which-
haven't you?
Which
I love.
What are
Witch.
sandwich
Yeah.
restaurants? Like, let's just name a couple. Subway,
Schlotsky.
Which
Schlotsky's, Witch Witch,
Schlotsky's.
Jason's Deli,
Jason's Deli, yeah.
JJ, Jimmy John's.
Oh,
Is,
yeah.
is Quiznos still even open? I have not seen
I
a
don't-
Quiznos
I
in
don't
like
know.
years.
If you've seen a Quiznos, please contact us.
If you
Let us
are,
know.
if you
It's
are
missing-
Quiznos, contact
yeah,
us
it's-
and we can get you some publicity.
Yeah.
I can get you a press badge.
I feel like that's a good idea for your theoretical
Tool
tool.
Yeah.
kits. Oh man,
Yeah, there are a lot of inside jokes in this show.
Yeah.
quite a lot.
Yeah, please join our friend group if you'd like some information,
Or be our friend at all. We need some.
or be a friend. We
Yeah.
really only have each other.
Wanting to
It's
buy
not
food.
enough.
Literally.
There are divides amongst all of us, and we're kind of splitting apart.
There is no figurativism
Yeah.
in this at all. It's literal.
This is real. This is actually literal.
We can't believe still that you consume that much
That,
mochi.
it just looks nasty. I kind of don't want to look at it.
It
I'm
looks
feeling
like baby
what I
vomit.
imagine
Yeah, it
Peter
really
Parker would feel
does.
like after the spider bitten, like where he's kind of like, I guess I feel all right
And your new power is going to be.
that I die.
I don't know. I feel like if your
Shitty.
power was to like shoot out green slime at people,
Mochi.
I mean, you know.
Moki chips.
I do that already.
Gross. You might want to see a doctor.
I'm already a doctor.
Oh, okay. Dr. Steven got it.
Dr.
Mhm.
Steven.
Dr. Steven. Is Jeremy the radiologist?
He's the urinologist, gynecologist extreme.
Kinda.
Oh,
You
I
know,
see.
but he's not qualified.
You know.
Who is?
The implication is very sexual if you didn't see it there.
Did you guys ever hear that story about the 18-year-old kid who posed as a gynecologist? You guys ever heard
Didn't
that
he, like,
story?
recently get,
No,
like,
please,
arrested?
He
or
got
something like that?
arrested.
Yeah.
He opened up a clinic. 18-year-old kid. This is actually like extremely impressive. He opened up a clinic. He got like a fake ID, like a doctor's license. He got the scrubs, the stethoscope, and everything. He had headshots. He had a website, and women were actually coming in to see like this. He has the most baby face ever. Like if you see his face, like
Michael Cera?
Yes, it makes it
Oh,
really
man.
funny. Like how the fuck did you believe this guy was a doctor? Like his headshot is literally like him
Oh
just
my
like this.
God.
Like, what did he
Lord.
speak like? Like, was he convincing at least, or was he just like, damn, that good pussy? Or
I
like-
mean, I have no idea, but apparently it's convincing enough to get like more than one like client, like or not client, patient, to where this 18-year-old kid, like, how does he know what he's doing? What was he saying to like these women? Like, oh, Looks okay. You're good.
I just
Go
imagine
ahead.
him like at home, just googling like gynecologist how to.
How to be a
Then-
gynecologist
yeah.
for dummies.
I just feel like that was like a poor decision on his part because if you talk to gynecologists, like 9 times out of 10, the only thing they're seeing is like
The
women
outside.
when they're sick.
Oh.
So you're getting
Yeah.
like nasty
Nasty,
stuff. You're
yeah.
not getting like healthy women
Yeah.
coming in. You're getting gross, like, I'm sorry, ladies, gross, nasty, infected vaginas and like pregnant women and stuff. Like, you, good job, dude.
I'm sure.
Like, yeah, you really thought this one through.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he has the same opinion as Borat. You know, as he would say, I like. So doesn't this like part of this habit look like Greedo from Star Wars? Like a little bit.
I mean, a little bit,
Yeah.
kind of, maybe.
I love excluding you, viewer. From
Yeah.
our thing.
Viewer.
Single
You
viewer.
can't
Still
see it.
single
Yeah,
viewer.
still single. Somehow we got 116 views last time. Looking to get 10 this time.
Yep.
So
We're gonna get there.
yeah, I will have to admit 115 of them were me just clicking
Yeah,
over
right,
and over.
right,
over
yeah,
and
just
over
checking
again.
it.
But
Yeah.
We are not popular.
we are not popular. No. I got beat up. Yeah, actually.
And it was
Yeah.
actually by us.
Were your vans
Yeah.
stolen?
Was that maybe slow before you start
Yeah.
speaking
No,
again?
no, it didn't. Like,
Uh,
he went to put it
yeah.
in his mouth and failed
Mhm.
completely.
Like when you put $1 in the machine and it comes out again, and you're like, "Oh shucks." That's what it was like.
Oh.
No, I got bullied last week by a couple. I'm not gonna mention who they were, but they were on the cheerleading team.
Were they the
Uh,
drag
I'm
queens?
so sorry. I'm so
I
sorry.
think it would be really
Some of the
cool.
drag queens.
Honestly,
Honestly,
I hope I get bullied by drag queens. There's nothing greater than just a bunch of like queens coming up to me and they're just like, "Look at you, you little runt, and
you
then
little man.
you little man."
Oh.
And I'll be like, "Ooh." But yeah, no, I got bullied by these girls on the cheerleading team, and they were throwing names around. They were like poop bag,
Oh,
shirt face,
That's so
dirty
mean.
socks boy, and I'm just like, please, I do what I can. And then I had to give them my lunch money. We'll have to admit. So all jokes on them though, it was $1.75. So yeah.
That you got while you
Yeah.
were stripping at the drag
Yeah.
club.
So if you're watching this, please send $1.75 per week to help me not get bullied, or at least have some money after I get bullied. It's a real problem. My mom has been contacting the school district, but you know how that goes. So yeah,
We should set up a GoFundMe for you.
we should have a GoFundMe for bullying.
Yeah.
Yep.
All the proceeds will not go to bullying, though. Don't worry.
No.
Please don't think that. No.
You guys
Let them
seen-
help themselves. That's the real thing.
Yeah.
So
Have you guys seen the Kanye West is doing a GoFundMe to get him out of debt?
yeah.
I want to donate. Can we donate? Can we please start with please, if you really care about this show, if you care about us as people, if you care about your mom, your parent, your son, your daughter,
Kanye
your
West.
pencil, your table, your fingers, your words, donate money to our GoFundMe for Kanye.
Yeah.
Do
So
it for
we
the
can
Kanye.
donate money to Kanye. Go fund us to donate money to Kanye.
We're
Help
the
us
middleman.
fund him.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fun-
except we're not actually going to donate to Kanye.
We
No.
really won't. Not even close.
No.
If we
Spoiler
do get
alert.
any money, it will probably be to buy
An IKEA,
an IKEA would be nice.
a whole IKEA.
With
I was thinking better equipment, but
That's from
why
IKEA.
would we need
If
that?
we get
Is
our
it?
own IKEA, we can get some IKEA equipment.
We could buy one of those little rooms from IKEA, the little display rooms, and set
and
up
just
in
like
there.
be
you
in there and
know?
people
Yeah.
just walk by.
Yeah.
Oh, we would have our
Yeah.
live studio.
IKEA, hit us up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Guys, we
That's
should
sponsorship.
actually do that as a skit one day. I mean,
I
it's
mean,
not
it's
hard
big
to
enough
set
that I
up.
feel like maybe they couldn't
Yeah.
find us
Yeah.
in there anyway.
And then
Where's the nearest IKEA?
I have no idea.
Hell.
We are in the middle of nowhere.
We are in the
Literally.
middle of nowhere.
Literally nowhere.
There's
By
a bunch
the-
of bars.
There are a lot of bars. Maybe we
Mhm.
can set up in a bar and have people grinding.
I feel like it's
on the
loud
mic.
though, because like drunks get super unruly sometimes.
Do drunks get unruly though?
I mean,
Or are you
I wouldn't
unruly
know.
around drunks?
You know what? That would be a
Thought about
great
that.
idea.
For
your theoretical toolkit.
Hmm.
All right, so we fucking spun out of hand.
yeah.
We went into this kind of blind, but we do have a lot of funny stories to tell. Should I tell the one about the girl I was telling you about, where I was stalking her?
Oh yes, please. I got a sunburn from standing there listening to you. Do you see this? Do you see the? I actually got a
I
sunburn.
thought you was just blushing.
No, hell no. No, I literally didn't notice it for 2 days either. I walked by my bathroom mirror one day and I was like, why is my face so red? And then I touched it and I'm like, oh, that's kind of hot, and not in like a sexy kind of way. And realized that from standing out there listening to this hilarious story of your stalking escapades of this one random girl, I got a sunburn. I did. Yeah.
So, get ready.
Yeah.
Here it comes. All right.
Your discretion advised.
Yeah, as you-
sunburns may happen.
Sunburns may happen either from the passion of the story or just because you're in the sun listening to this podcast for some fucking reason. All right, so if you look at me again, you might think, wow, what a rock star. And that, you know, again, ladies, my wife is dead. So,
It's killed last
He is
podcast.
single
Live
now.
I am
sacrifice.
single
Yeah.
now.
We are taking applications for you to be his girlfriend.
You can take it. I do have a tattoo of Pokemon. You can see the full thing. That was a sneak peek, baby. If you subscribe and email me, and I will get back to you. Every single one of you. I'm into as many wives as we can get on here. So yeah, there was a story. All right. So, as I am a university student, I go to class, and sometimes there are people in that class. So there was another person in this class, and she sat across from me, but in a very large room, so that looking at each other was really much less of a coincidence and more kind of like you have to be really wanting to look at this person. So I did that, and then I accidentally made eye contact with her like 10 times, and I was like, this is fucking awkward. So it was kind of like a little game of like I make eye contact with you because I think you're cute. You make eye contact with me because you're a little bit afraid. And then, it was just that. And then I noticed she was on my bus. And I was like, this is weird. This is fine, though. So I would, like, go and sit somewhere near. Don't worry about why. So I would sit somewhere near, and then she would talk to other people. And I realized I knew her name and other extra information about her without ever having met her. And I was always kind of just like, oh man, now like I can't introduce myself to her because like I'll be like, hey, I'm Steve, and she'll be like, hi, I am androgynous, and then I'll be like, I knew that though. And then,
JK, I already knew your name.
So then but I never did anything just because obviously I'm a normal human being. So by the end of the semester though, I was like kind of like trying to not have her think I'm stalking her. So I left my class to go work out. And when I was there, I realized there was someone working out right next to me, like where Chelsea is. And then, I was just like, who is that? So I turned and I was just kind of like, oh my God, that's the girl. Oh God. So I was like, oh shit, she probably thinks I followed her here. So I like maneuvered my way into the like weight room, and inside the weight room, I was accidentally following her through all of her stations. And I was like, no, why did we have to be cursed with the same workout goals? And then I was like, you know what, keep cool though. By the way, I kind of felt like that was the best day to go to the workout place wearing my Vans and like not working out pants. So it really did look like I followed her there. And then she left, and I was like, all right, that didn't go well. But you know what? Neither did the Holocaust. So I was just kind of waiting for her to like really leave so I could leave and not be like I'm following her. And then as I'm leaving, she's leaving too. I guess she took a shower or something, and I was like, this couldn't go better. So I was just kind of, she was fast walking. Like this bitch was just like really like holding her purse tight. So I follow her. No, I didn't do that. I move and I like diverge paths so that I'm not following her to our bus, and maybe that bus will leave and another one will come for me. So I get on the bus and she's in there, and she's like in the first row, and I'm just like walking by, and I'm like, oh, this is bad. And I sit behind her, but like also adjacent so that it's not like I'm directly behind her. And I'm just staring out of the window right behind her because that's what you do when you're on buses. You're just nostalgic. So she just slowly turns around to look at me in fear. Not in a romantic The Notebook kind of way, in fear. And as I make like a slow like Five Nights at Freddy's eye turn to her, she like whips back to her original position. And I was just kind of like, okay, this isn't the worst way this could go, right? Like, I'll never see her again, I guess, except for in my dreams. If you're out there, baby, I know who you are and you know who I am. So then this semester started, and I'm walking with my roommate to go work out, and I see her because I can pinpoint her from a mile away. I just know her like that. So I see her coming, and I'm like, just keep chill. Just keep chill. Like you know, you have different hair now. You have tattoos. You know, hey, maybe she won't even know who you are. And as we're passing by, not only can I tell that she knows who I am because her eyes widened and her pace was faster, but my roommate then proceeds to say some like absurdly racist or horrible thing, and like right as we passed her, like it must have hit her like an arrow, and I was just like, okay, this is probably the worst. But this could go. So yeah, if you're out there, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to go like that, but you know, let's have her. Hi, I'm Steve. Good to meet you. I have class with you. Bye.
You had class with her.
Yeah. What if there's
I
like
blew that then.
well, there's like a weird twist, and she's actually stalking you. Like it's a reverse stalking. She could be following you everywhere. You know.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna file a restraining order.
You're just gonna let it happen.
I'm gonna let it happen.
See where it rolls.
Yeah. So
Really?
do you guys have any similar stories?
To unintentionally stalking someone? No.
No.
maybe
But
some-
apparently, we were in a class together, and I complimented your shoes. And I remember the shoes, but I'll be honest, I don't actually remember what you look
Look,
like.
All right, my heart is a place of many pains because of this. Chelsea and I had like 2 classes together, which she does not remember me for. I remember her for both, but fuck it. So not only that, there was this other girl we had for those both exact same classes,
Oh.
and yeah, so like I thought this girl was super nice. Like I thought she was like the bees of the knees, but I was like way too shy for that at the time. You know, I was 8, so I didn't say nothing. And then like a year later, I saw this girl and I was like, hey, we had that class. And she was like, oh, where'd you sit? And I was like, I was like right next to you, but whatever. So, you know, my pains.
Man, never noticed.
Never
You gotta
noticed.
be more
But those sexy
senpai-like.
Star Wars vans, though.
Those sexy Star Wars vans, though.
much
that's,
appreciated.
yeah.
Much appreciated.
However, you'll never forget me again, girls.
And I feel like that's an excellent idea for your theoretical
Theoretical
toolkit.
We should have music queue up whenever we do that.
Yeah, get on it,
We'll
tech
get
guy.
on, yeah.
I'll do it.
Oh,
It's up to me.
Yeah.
Even though
Chelsea,
you
we
did
doing
like all
this
the
again?
tech today.
You wanna?
We're doing this?
The footsies again?
Yeah, Chelsea
I
and I-
blame you.
We play footsies a lot.
Unintentionally.
Mm-hmm.
I hope your boyfriend doesn't watch this.
Oh, he will.
Okay.
It's gonna be interesting.
He does- yeah, no, he's cool. He's a bearded lumberjack. I don't think he has much to worry about.
His
Come
beard
find
is
me.
something to be
Come find
respected.
me.
That beard, though.
I have
Yeah, he-
the best of weapons, which is my wits.
Like, he literally will have random women on the street stop and ask if they can caress his beard. And he just lets it happen. And I'm just like, I mean, it's a
Can't really
fabulous
fight
beard.
it,
Yeah,
you
like,
know?
I mean, you can't fight the urge. I'm not going to stop these women. They
I
got to
mean,
get
I
their
would
fix
do it if I
somehow.
had the
Yeah,
chance,
yeah.
you know?
No, men do it too. Other bearded men approach him about his beard.
Poll, men, do you caress beards? Thank you. All right. So let's move on with that. All right, we really haven't talked much about video games or stuff.
really haven't.
This one-
Maybe
We've
we
mostly
should.
been talking
Yeah.
about
Stories.
things that really will be on my police record. So
Stalking.
Stalking.
Sexual
Yeah.
harassment.
Making a woman break her faith with her chocolate cross.
we do
Sacrilegious.
have. Wow, I'm a bad person. I'm really realizing that now. Like it kind of took like 20 years of me. By the way, I'm 20. Of me like talking to cameras for me to realize I'm a pretty shitty person. So
Yeah.
segue, we have great content we're planning for you guys.
Yeah.
You guy.
Or girl.
Yeah,
Or
or
girl.
girl.
We don't know.
Or if you know if that triggers you. Snail.
We don't.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you're familiar with the game Dark Souls 3, we are planning to do a playthrough of it. However, this isn't your normal mom's playthrough. We're gonna have fortune cookies. Are we still doing
Yeah,
the magic 8 ball?
Fortune
It's either
cookies
going to
are
be a
8
magic
ball.
8 ball or a fortune cookies making the decision for us. And the way that it's going to work is every time the person that's playing dies, you got to pass it on to the next person. But you can't make any of the decisions yourself. You're relying fully on the fortune cookie or the magic 8 ball to make a decision. So say in character customization, we'll start off with questions like, should we make a mage class? Roll the 8-ball, open the fortune cookie, whatever it says is what we're rolling with. If it says no, then we're going with melee class. Like that's how it's going to be decided every single decision. And if we go with the fortune cookies, we can get a little bit more in depth. Not in debt, in depth.
We will be in depth
We
though.
will be in-
Yeah, because
We're
fortune
already in
cookies
debt.
cost a fortune.
Yeah.
But surprise, nobody knew. But yeah, so more in depth, and we can be like no healing for an hour and see where that gets us.
It's gonna be good fun. We're also gonna switch off every time somebody dies, so it's
Yeah.
not gonna be just one
Yeah,
person
yeah.
playing. It's gonna be multiple skill
While the rest
levels.
mock them in their horrible
Yeah.
skills.
You'll probably be the best one out of all.
Why
It's a
would
Dark
I
Souls.
be the best one?
I've never played a Dark Souls
I've never
game.
played a Dark Souls game
Well, he
either.
played
So.
Bloodborne,
I played
so
a half a Dark
He
Souls
rage
game.
quit.
I sold my Bloodborne, but I'm coming back, baby.
One of these
So,
days.
Dark Souls.
okay, I may be the best one at this game. Then I don't know
We'll see.
Guaranteed
because
you.
I
We'll
have
see.
played Dark Souls games.
I feel like we'll pick it up easy. You know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
How
it's
hard
the-
could it be?
It's just they have buttons like attached to very weird mechanisms. So like when you're normally used to the running skill being on like the
The
A, it's on like a bumper or some shit, and you're just like, what in the hell is going on here?
What is the attack button?
I'm
then?
prety sure it's A.
Yeah.
Like, you don't
Why?
do,
Why
like-
wouldn't they just switch it around?
I don't know.
For
and-
you Sonys, I don't know what. I think it's X. I don't fucking know.
It's X.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
X.
yeah. I'm sorry, Microsoft over here.
Microsoft.
Micro thought.
Get out of here, PS4.
You're just mad because you're the plebeian race. You know?
3.5
Oh.
minorities. Back everybody.
I know.
unison. Oh man.
No,
Wouldn't you like to be part of this group?
no.
You're not good enough though.
You're not good enough.
There's
Not
not
good
even
enough.
applications open, honestly.
No, we're not looking.
Except for Steve's waifu.
Yeah, he needs
Yeah,
a new
he
wife.
needs a
But
new
we are
one.
looking for that.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
desperately like we'll find you. Please just
Anybody.
Go
Please.
ahead and send it to Tomodachi TrashBabiesTomodachi at gmail.com.
Don't worry about how to spell it.
No, yeah, we'll put it in like the description down below, and you can go ahead and send in your application.
Send in why you should be my girlfriend
Yeah,
/ wife.
yeah. Age, your
Age.
interests, just
Interest.
basic
Really,
bitch
like,
stuff.
Just put yes. Just put yes,
Yes.
and we'll get back
Yeah,
to you.
yeah,
Just-
yeah. Definitely.
What is your preferred age in women?
My preferred age in women.
Yeah.
Can he discuss this on the show though?
Yeah,
Sure,
this,
yeah,
no,
go
this is a
ahead.
tell-all.
Yeah,
okay.
this is so rated E.
like underage. No, I'm
Oh!
the only
I just
messed up
keep
joke I'll
adding
ever
to
make.
your police record.
No, this one time. No, my first year in college. However, I dated a girl who was like 17, I think.
You
was like-
think? You didn't even know. Woo!
I think she was 17 at the time, or maybe she just turned 17. Anyway, she was 2 years younger than me. I remember that. I think that's the youngest I've ever dated anyone. But usually, I mean, I'm the youngest I'll ever and everybody else would be older than me. So all my girlfriends have just been at least a year older than me. But I like them. I like them with experience, right? I like you 50-year-old women.
Oh my god.
You know, women who can treat me
Yeah.
right, buy me my Pokemon cards, and
Yeah.
you really take me out to Cheddar's.
Yeah.
Yeah, you girls, you know how to go.
Enjoy the little loose skin, the
Yeah,
little extra
loose.
skin.
I'll massage your boils.
I think that would make them pop, which would be
It's
excruciatingly
pretty
painful.
gross. I mean, it's whatever you're into.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I
teach
guess-
teach
yeah.
their own, I
Yeah.
guess.
So if you're between 18 and 50, I'm the man for you.
Please apply.
It's a pretty wide range.
Very well.
You'll find something.
And Pamela, if you're watching this, Pamela Anderson. I saw you on Borat, and I really am a fan. I am also accepting you.
Specifically.
Yeah,
Specifically.
Pamela, please apply. Your name would be shot to the top of the list.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
You actually do need that right now. What have you been doing recently?
Getting old.
The list
you
is
know.
growing. Donald Glover, Pamela Anderson, Haley
Michael
Williams,
Cera.
Michael Sarah.
Haley Williams, you're not that big anymore. You really need to step up with you.
Damn.
I mean, when was the last
Shots
Paramore
fired.
album?
Oh man.
When was the last Paramore album?
I
Does
think like
anybody
13, no? Like 2013, I think.
remember?
Really?
Yeah, it's been a
No,
while
because they
since.
came out with that one song. I think it was like last year, or like 2 maybe. I don't know. Hey, when was the last Paramore album?
Paramore,
Fuck.
if you're watching.
I hope you really heard that loud bang from my elbow.
I'm sure they did. I saw the little
Yeah, you
spike
can
of
see it.
the.
Yeah. So I hope you have it on full blast audio.
They probably don't. We're probably very obnoxious.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, hey, hi, random guy.
People
There
are
are
looking
random
out the
people
window.
looking
Yeah,
in
they
now.
like us.
They want to
really
make a
like
cameo.
it. Maybe they heard the thing about the girlfriend application.
Oh, yeah. All
Or
those
maybe,
men,
you
yes.
know, yeah.
Or maybe they're on that drag queen application.
Oh!
Are you accepting drag
Oh.
queens?
Do I accept drag queens?
America needs to know.
Well, I'm eating shit off the table. I'm not representing that community well. Am I accepting? I am accepting clients so that I can be your agent if you're a drag queen.
Yeah.
I'll take you to the top, baby.
Yeah. Caitlyn Jenner. Oh, that's not a drag queen.
No, that's a,
That
she's
is
not
a,
a
that
drag
is a
queen.
woman. That is.
That's a different thing.
That's a trigger.
I might have triggered a few people. Sorry.
It's cheese.
I don't understand why you're not using your spoon. Like
Yeah.
you're making a
Yeah,
mess.
you
You
have
just
a
use the damn
spoon.
spoon.
I was born in this.
Okay. I see. Good luck, my
So, yeah.
friend.
What kind of music do you guys listen to? By the way, we don't really know each other that well.
No, yeah, we know,
It's
yeah.
kind of something we just did. You know.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you got an interesting personality. You're now on a podcast. You don't get to
Yeah.
say no.
Yeah.
Which is how we got Eli and Corey.
We got me
Yes.
out of the garbage bin.
Yeah.
Right after
Still a
class.
piece of
Right
garbage.
out. Yeah. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Another inside joke for you guys.
No,
Another
that was
inside
not an
joke.
inside joke.
Really?
That was, yeah, that's on like it's
Well,
on the
for
like
people
a
who haven't
vine.
seen it,
Okay,
yeah.
well, yeah.
What
no,
is the
it's-
definition of an inside joke? Poll. Thanks.
I don't agree.
Oh, okay. That'll be the answer. I don't agree.
If we have fans after, or if people still even listen to this show after all the inside jokes we're making, I will be surprised dying. Like this. That itself was an inside joke, but yeah, I'm sorry we're doing this to you.
Yeah.
I'm not.
How much is Jeremy left? How much?
He's a quarter left.
Is he still sentient?
He is sentient. He's been
Okay.
screaming in agony
That's
for
all.
a while.
Yeah.
That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
Can we just give it up for him again?
Please.
I hope you're clapping too.
Oh, God.
Oh, we should do that. Like, you know how
Yeah.
Dora the Explorer
Yes,
does that a
I was
lot?
gonna say that.
She's just like, what is crocodillo? And just like looks at the camera and you're kind of there like, I'm uncomfortable.
Good job.
Yeah.
How do you
do that
spell
to-
Jeremy?
That's right.
Swipe or no
Yeah.
swiping. Swipe or no swiping.
Oh, man.
Swipe.
Mm.
How weird was it that fucking map every time would just be like, I'm the map. I'm the map.
We get it. We
I
know
swear,
who you
must have
are.
had like some identity
So-
crisis issues as a kid.
So my
Right.
guild online, we actually like one person was freaking out over TeamSpeak, and he's just like, "Where's my map? Where's my map? I gotta find my map." And me and like the other female in there just immediately started singing. We're like, "You just gotta sing for it, and it'll appear." And we started singing the fucking Dora map song, and then his map appeared. It worked. So thank you, Dora.
We actually didn't get to the question that was
Yeah.
asked, though. What type of music does everybody
I
like?
don't know.
Oh,
we
yeah,
we
that's
keep
right.
doing that.
All right, so let's start off with you, Corey.
I mean, I feel like it's the worst to start off with me because I listen to so many.
All right,
different
moving
types of
along.
people.
I've been getting into Denzel Curry recently. For those of you who don't know, he's like sort of. I don't want to sound like that hipster like douchey guy, but he's sort of underground. You know, he hasn't made an album in probably like 3 years, but like it, good stuff.
So don't listen to that.
I listen to a lot of like just those like it takes like ambient music and then adds like electronica and dubstep and shit to it, like Mr. Suicide Sheep or whatever, which is on YouTube as well. Yeah. Okay, go listen to the music first before you judge that name.
The Michael Cera guy that's in our class actually
Oh.
likes that kind of
He
music
does,
too.
yeah.
He was
It's
showing
just
me
really
some.
like, especially when you're like
Oh,
going
y'all should
in
date.
to like no, going into
I
like
thought you guys were dating.
fight, right? Like,
Alright,
what,
what
are you
happened
trying to?
that? Are you
Yeah.
trying to break
I'm just
up
trying to
with
see
her
if you'll
right
come back or not.
Yeah, no, but like when you go into a game and you're on like a boss fight, or like if you play MMOs like me, when you're like in a group, turn that shit on. Like you literally like you focus so hard with that shit in the background. It makes everything sound so much more badass.
I just remember one semester, like while I was studying, like the study music that you have. I was in history of modern art and I was studying Vikings. So while I was studying, I looked up Viking ship music,
Oh god.
and shit's actually pretty turnt. Like the fucking drums and the horns, I'm just like, this is pretty good. And so if you guys have not listened to Viking ship music, go listen to some Viking ship
I'm gonna
music.
go do that.
Highly
today.
I will do that
recommend
as
it,
well.
you know, the drums get in there, and it's really good. And then like the Viking women's like singing some
Yeah.
sort of opera is
That's
not
kind
bad.
of so. Apparently, there was like this man and woman that were linguistics or something, and not linguistics, they were like linguistic majors or whatever.
Linguists?
And yeah, linguists, thank you. And they studied Babylonian language and then recreated the music from it. And so the woman sang it and the dude did like the instruments for it. And it was actually really fucking good. Like it's really beautiful, haunting music, and I'm pretty sure it's free somewhere on the internet.
In Babylonia. In
Yeah.
Babylon.
Yeah, in Babylon. It
So
is
if
free.
you're from Babylon, like shout out to you for making that those sweet jams to play at the club when you turn up. Real good shit.
All right, what kind of music do you listen to?
I probably have the fucking weirdest music taste here, like honestly. I like to put a rod in the hole of my penis and I just bang it and like until it makes up.
What genre is that called?
It's called sounding. No, what I really like, I like listening to like weekly things. That's why like my Discover Weekly on Spotify is fucked up. I listen to a lot of like Old Dirty Bastard and like Wu-Tang Clan but also like malt shop oldies from the 50s and like also a lot of like Pierce of the Veil. Like really
man.
like super middle school music. So yeah. If you like just like play a thing, I'm probably gonna turn up to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like that stuff that they call rap.
That hippity hoppity.
That hippity hoppity.
Mm.
Donald, you've dabbled in that.
You
Donald.
dabbled
A
in
little
A little bit.
Sort of. You weren't that great.
Not that great.
TBH.
I
Now, are you
know.
talking about the Donalds on your shoes? Or?
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna show that. We're not gonna talk about that yet.
Not yet.
Sorry, that's because we all collectively on my feet have Donald Duck Disney Vans. If you've been to the Van store in the last year, you'll see that they had like a Disney collection. I bought fucking like 5 of them, and I'm mad. Nobody else did that shit but me. So like, where y'all at?
Unique. You don't want to fall in. You know.
Yeah, it really does. Like when everyone's like, "Wow, look at that child." It's that's great.
Special little snowflake.
Yeah. So ladies, if you apply for the girlfriend application, I can offer you a world
Of Disney Vans.
of Disney shoes.
How did you pass up the opportunity? I can show you a world.
I know. I just didn't remember the rest of the lyrics to that.
You just
Yeah.
mumble the rest.
Right.
Mhm. Also, have you seen or like those books, the Animorphs? I
I
am an
love those
Animorph.
books,
Fucking
man.
loved those, yes.
I turn into a shark, and then I eat. Never mind. I won't say the rest of that. But yeah.
And coming back to you, what is your music?
I listen to quite a lot of stuff, Sometimes I feel like listening to hip hop, sometimes metal, sometimes K-pop, but recently I'm more on that Korean hip hop side of stuff. And then Panic at the Disco recently released a new album.
Oh, they did.
And I jammed to that like every day. Death of a Faction.
I've actually
Go
tried the Korean hip hop. The Korean hip hop. I sound like fucking
The anime.
The Facebook.
Korean hip hop. But I've tried Korean hip hop. It's actually not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no,
would
it's
think
good.
They take a lot of inspiration from like American hip hop,
Yeah,
like the older
yeah,
days.
of course. But, like,
Yeah.
it goes pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they
pretty
do.
good. Go listen to that.
What is
Listen to Dean,
Viewer.
Zion T.
What like are your favorite rap lyrics?
My favorite rap
Yeah.
lyrics. I don't know, like a lot of them are just like political or like social issues type things.
I really like 2 Chainz where he's trying to explain like how he's insane. He's like, they used to call me insane. I used to talk to a stove. And I'm like, what?
My favorite, it's a tie. It's a tie between 50 Cent and The Game when in that song, what is it? I don't remember the song. Hate It or Love It. And he just says, toss and turn in my sleep at night. Wake up the next morning, they done stole my bike. And then Easy motherfucking E in the song Easy Does It. He says something along the lines of like, well, I'm Easy E. I got bitches galore. You ain't have many bitches. I got many more. So yeah, we should have a segment where we just read rap lyrics poetically.
We really should.
Yeah. Can we have poetry slams every Tuesday? Can we just like print off a sheet
Just
and
like,
read
yeah.
rap lyrics? I don't think they're censored, so we can like say whatever we want.
I had one. I was like that I wanted to perform. It was just Dear Darla, fuck you.
Thank you.
That was actually like the best rap lyrics ever, though. I love that.
Dear Darla.
Alfalfa. Little Rascals, man. Like,
Oh
you are the
yeah.
scum, the
Little
two
Rascals.
rascals.
Oh,
Dude, Alfalfa's the
You
truth.
make me
he
Fucking
sick.
really
lead.
is so savage, man.
He was.
Yeah.
went up there on a poetry slam and just like bashed his ex
Killed
at
it.
6 years old, you know?
His fucking crew afterwards was just like,
It
whoa!
was like- it reminds me of that glasses jacket shirt, man. Where they're just like, oh,
Super Hot Fire.
There's like the dude falling
Undefeated.
over.
yes.
If you've
This
seen
is Mayor
Super
of
Hot
Kenya.
Fire, you gotta high five. You know Super Hot
Internet
Fire.
high five.
I saw one recently where he finally lost. And it was to some
Soldier
like,
Boy.
It was Chris
yeah,
Rock. It was
Soldier
Soulja
Boy.
Boy.
Soldier Boy. Out of all the rappers, the worst rapper alive.
Fuck
beat
Soulja Boy.
Fucking beat Glasses Jacket Shirt Man. Like
Super hot.
super hot. They call me super hot boy because I'm super hot. Boy. Oh my god.
Chelsea, I feel like you're out of the loop.
3.5 minorities.
3.5
minorities.
live. Today's live. I can't believe that. Guys,
Yeah,
you're watching this.
yeah.
Like nobody was watching this after it happened, being like, "Yeah, I think it's okay to say that." Like we're literally just here accidentally fucking this up. Like
Yeah,
I can't
you
believe
know?
how cool that is. Yeah.
Is that cool? Because I feel like that was the last podcast too. It was just you couldn't see us.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
we could hide our shame behind
Yeah.
nothingness.
But I feel like the last podcast was like probably gonna be the one where we fucked up less because we couldn't see how we fucked up. Now we're
Yeah,
watching
now
this
we're
happen.
watching
We're gonna pay
ourselves.
attention to every little
Yeah.
mistake,
Yeah.
every detail.
Like I'm looking at myself and I'm like, am I caramel? Is that me?
Actually, I'm caramel.
What am I? Am I? What guys? What am I? Am I like a chestnut? What am I?
You're like a very, very cinnamon brown, you know, just a very looking tasty.
The cinnamon.
Like
the
honey,
little
you know?
cinnamon.
Yeah.
Honey.
Honey.
Catch
a
some
little bit.
flies.
Oh,
Some
y'all
fly
know me.
honey.
Some
Yeah.
fly honey.
Okay, so I autographed something for someone. All right, we were gonna have a guest star today. We'll probably have her on the next one. I won't spoil what she does.
There also might be a set change.
There also
Just so
might be
you
a
guys
set
know.
change looking
Might
up
be a
since,
set change.
Yeah, we're getting good.
Mm.
We're getting money. Donald Trump has been throwing dollar bills at
He
us.
gave us a small loan
Small.
of nothing. You know,
Of nothing, really.
didn't
But he
give
will
us any money.
If he wins, we'll request it. All right. So she just burped. Chelsea's just like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm like, is he gonna say excuse me? No, just
That's
rolling with it.
That's
All right,
Jeremy's
let's do it.
last
Oh,
scream of agony, you know, trying to
That
escape.
last breath.
So our last guest, I gave her my business card, which was I think it was just an appointment card to a medical visit I never went to. And I just signed it with a like, you can catch honeys being fly thing and gave it to her. And she just took it. Like,
She's
what is that?
Dude, I don't know.
Are we dating?
Y'all are probably dating.
We're probably dating.
It sounds official to me.
But the
Yeah.
application
Yeah,
process
it's
is still open.
Still open.
Still
Just in
open.
case, kinda.
You know,
But it's still open.
Yeah, yeah.
it's the type of guy that
Please.
likes to jump.
My
around.
email's blowing up. Thank you so much, guys. Like, I can't believe it.
Guys, not girls.
Girls and guys.
Both.
Oh, he's open to both.
I'm
Yes.
open to all interpretations of life.
Aware.
Snails too.
Okay. Was not aware.
Speaking of snails, how about that sloth in Zootopia?
I finally
didn't
saw
see
it.
Yeah, finally saw
Ah, come
I
on.
haven't seen it.
Yeah.
No spoilers, please.
Yeah, right.
there- Just know that.
So the whole plot of the movie is that there's a rabbit who wants to be a bunny,
Yeah.
and then she becomes a cop, and then there's a fox, and then there's a sloth,
Oh, yeah.
and then the movie ends.
Yeah.
99%.
99% are on Tomatoes. I can't.
But
clap.
still, not better than Borat.
not better
Just
than
putting it out
Borat.
there.
Look, please, if you haven't watched Borat because of this podcast, just please do it already. Borat is the only thing we really talk about in our daily
That's
lives.
the only thing you talk about.
Why are you throwing me under the bus?
Because you quote it all the time. I gotta listen to it.
Yeah, Borat is really good.
Bandwagon. Sorry.
Yeah. Again, back to video games.
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon Tournament, Pokken Tournament,
Pokken.
Tournament,
Pokken.
Pokken? I think it's
Pokken.
Pokken.
Pokken. Is it Pokken?
Because
Pokken
Pokemon
tournament.
and then Tekken.
Tekken.
Pokken.
I've seen some like gameplay from it. And it's
Mhm.
like super intense. Like it looks pretty good. But then again, people are like, I beat it in 5 hours, and like, there's no free
Yeah, but I mean,
playability.
it's like a fighting game. You know, you
Yeah.
kind of like play online with people. I think.
True.
Like Smash.
Smash.
Yeah, Smash like
Smash
can you-
doesn't have a
can you-
story at all.
Right, I know.
Didn't they
Smash.
have a story like one
They
time?
did.
Yeah,
I played
those
it.
were- I
Yeah,
love
it was
that.
actually and you like would go around saving the rest of them, and then as you saved them, you got
Got
to
more
play
characters
them. Yeah.
unlocked,
Yeah.
So,
And the
that's pretty
reason the reason they didn't add it for the new one is like, we didn't like the spoilers people were putting on YouTube. Seriously, so the fuck what? Like if they want to spoil it for themselves, let them spoil it
Classic
for themselves.
Nintendo bullshit.
Right, like who cares?
But Nintendo sent us a copy of Pocket Tournament. Or
Yes,
Pokken tournament.
please.
Yeah, no,
Thank
but
you.
please,
We love you,
Yeah,
Nintendo.
except no, they're not going to because we
I
said
think
it
of
wrong.
Pokken. Whatever.
Pokken.
It's not like they
Yeah.
pronounce it right in anyways. Not all of them.
They
are
can't tell.
Japanese.
They know we're like English gaijins.
We're gaijin.
We're gaijins.
That is Japanese for chicken.
Yes, actually.
So next time you go to a Japanese restaurant and you want to order chicken,
Ask for a big gaijin.
ask for I need gaijin.
Can I get that big
Watashi,
gaijin?
watashi wa gaijin desu. Say that.
Kudasai.
Yeah, kudasai.
Moi desu ka?
If you want to like really get the ladies, walk around and just be like yaru, 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 you know, or like what is it? Pushi. Just walk around saying that. I really feel like you're gonna. Really
Japanese
make it
women
into-
love that. We would know. We speak Japanese.
Yeah,
They love it.
fluently, in fact.
fluently.
Yes.
We are only speaking English as a courtesy to you.
Mercy, you know.
You look like
Mercy.
you don't want to be a part of this at all.
Chelsea's in the wrong.
The single female.
3.5 minorities.
Yep. I almost forgot to. I forgot the last time and then just rolled with it. I just stared at the
Yeah.
ceiling.
All right, so video games.
Okay. Oh, did you see
Okay.
that they have re-released blue, yellow, and red for like the 3DSs?
yeah.
No
and
way.
shit? And
Yeah.
it's like $10.
It's like $10.
Yeah.
You
Of
download
course.
it. Yeah.
I've been playing through
Ooh.
Yellow.
I
And
know what I'm
like
doing
I
tonight.
want to re-download it, but then I'm just like, when the fuck do I actually have time to do this?
Like throughout your day, just play 5 minutes. Like,
Right?
Yeah,
I probably
that's
should just
usually
do
what
that.
you gotta
Yeah,
do is
yeah.
just play in between.
And then
class.
they released the like original 150 Pokemon in card form. They like reprinted ones, and then you got like a little Charizard figurine with it. We only got like 2 in my store, and then like they were immediately gone. Like everybody was like, "You still have those? When do they come out again? I'm gonna be here." I'm like, "Okay."
What store is that?
Mhm.
I would be fired.
So show up to KB Toys and you'll be
Yeah,
you'll be happy with your
totally,
purchases.
totally. Yeah.
You know how you were talking about how before we started this cast or this stream now that we're gonna like possibly if we get monetized we had to censor ourselves and just say we've been dropping like f-bombs like every other word and talking about like
really
vagina and like
However,
really have.
however, the Pope of Square is innocent of those.
I'll be real
True.
honest, it's me. So yeah. I'm sorry, businesses. Ugh. Drop
gonna be
the
kinda
ball
awkward.
on that one.
I
Egg
will
on
never
my
get
face.
money.
But however, no, I mean there are like deals you can get like not sponsorships. Maybe they're sponsorships. Like I know Audible doesn't. I mean I'm not speaking for Audible. If you're from Audible and you're hearing this, I guess I'm sorry. There's like I don't know that like people are very explicit with them still, and they're like pretty cool.
We could just put censors in.
We could do that.
Can we put like sound bites as like in censors?
I
like,
want
a
that.
censor
Yeah, I don't
rate?
want the beep. I don't want the beep. I think we need to go out with better
Very
stuff.
nice.
Like very nice or something.
Yeah,
Or like you know what I hate?
Just
Whatever.
a cat meowing. Meow.
Have you ever watched the like censored versions of like Pineapple Express?
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
they
they're so
say
bad.
instead of like motherfucker, they say stuff like mother lover or like
So like when they
The worst
change,
Bachelor, right?
so like when they change
TBS.
the lyrics on a lot of songs, when they
Mhm.
put them on the radio, they like change certain words, and you're just like, yeah, that's not what they were saying.
yeah. I hate
Yeah.
listening to Gambino's songs censored.
I
They make
never
no
have.
sense censored.
I used to rage so hard when I'd hear little kids singing songs, and they would sing the radio version, and so they would sing the edited lyrics, and I'm just
Yeah.
sitting there like, no,
That's not what that is.
shut up.
I remember
Is,
I used to play Kids Bop when I would drive.
Oh god.
And like as I would like have my window open, I would just sing the explicit lyrics
Part of it, yeah.
while I was doing the kids thing, and it's just like children's voices and some adult just like yelling profanity.
Did you guys ever remember that old song that let Skeet slide through the censors? It was like, oh, Skeet,
Yes,
Skeet,
yes,
motherfucker.
oh my
Oh,
God.
No?
Yes.
I listen to
Fucking
this song
love
just
that.
casually nowadays. I'm
Yeah.
like, man,
Yo.
I really feel like listening to some Little John right now.
Yo.
East Side Boys.
That song came out right before me and my brothers. At the time, we were like maybe 8, 12, and 4 at this time. Like when this song came out, that song came out right before our family reunion
Oh,
up in
no.
Massachusetts. We had never met our relatives before. And so their first impressions of us were me and my brothers singing, oh, Skeet, Skeet. I remember my Nana was like, what are they saying?
Yeah.
Speaking of Kids Bop stuff, though, have you ever heard like the Kids Bop version of Hotline Bling?
No.
No.
I don't think I have, but I feel like it's like used to call me on my cell phone late night when you need a hug.
Oh God. Oh Lord.
That's somewhat like that's somehow it's worse than
It
when you
is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more creepy to make the kids change the lyrics into something like, because you're just making these kids believe that that's truly what it is, and they're gonna grow up one day and feel very betrayed.
Yeah, they're gonna go thought at the club, and then they're gonna be singing Hotline Bling.
And then
Yeah,
everybody's
they
gonna be
will.
like, "The hell are you saying?"
They're
So
gonna be like-
wrong lyrics.
They're gonna be like, "Hey girl, you want to go to the back and hug?"
Oh
And then,
God.
yeah, as they do their E in the club,
Setting up our children,
our Trojan,
Trojan. Our kids to fail.
Trojan.
our
God.
chillins.
Chillins.
Sounds like a Jersey person trying to say children.
Shut up.
Trojan.
Oh my God.
I wish I was from Jersey. I really wish
I
I was
know.
from Jersey. I think I would make the best cast member on Jersey Shore.
They should bring it back just for you. Like,
Yeah.
just have you on the show.
Oh
alone.
man, is the real world still going on?
I feel like they are.
So
I
Why
would
would
like
they stop?
Big Brother. I would be the biggest bitch on that show. Like all I would do is set up drama and just walk in the kitchen and be like, "Hey, how do you feel about this going on?"
What are you talking about? We just got here a couple hours ago.
And I'd be like,
Yeah, but that bitch already was
yeah.
saying some
she
shit.
kind of looked at you
Yeah.
kind of weird, didn't she?
Yeah, think about that.
I would really
It's
fuck
like,
up
did
people on
she?
the show.
Fuck that bitch, man. Like,
I'd be the person that gets voted through the process only because I'm great TV drama.
Exactly, those ratings though.
Yeah.
10
So
out of 10.
MTV, looking out for you.
Actually, on Steven's resume, instigating is one of his personal skills.
I instigated that. But yeah, that's weird because I have a job now. But oh man,
Oh, man. I feel like we're promoting ourselves more than we're talking about video
this is
games.
the
in this
worst
stream.
thing ever to
Right?
listen to if you're not into just people talking
Right,
about
it really
obscure
is.
references, companies, or stories that are just overly dramatic.
I mean, to be fair, you made me host, and I did drop the ball again. I was supposed to make like a script and have like more things to follow, and
It's
then I
okay.
decided that video games were way more important.
It's okay.
So,
You're a very busy woman.
yeah.
She's a woman of many talents, though.
But not really though.
I mean, you hold together a guild. I mean, you got
Yeah.
a job. You go to school. You do the podcast.
You're the cardinal of the Church of Square.
really?
That one I'm most proud of.
You're the half
Oh.
minority.
I'm the
You are
half,
half
minority. Minority only based on my
Your-
gender.
Your list is like 10 things long.
I'm
man.
also a stainless steel grill. I do hold down that title.
She
That is
does.
true. That is
She's a
true.
stainless steel grill.
I am a real grill.
Bear Grylls, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Wait till you see Chelsea Grill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
See, Grills. Bear Grylls is the guy that like drinks his pee, right?
Yeah.
Let some context. He doesn't just that guy doesn't just drink his pee. You know, that's the like
Does he though?
survival stuff. But
It's
like,
like-
Yeah.
Guys, I've just found an ocean. However, I think it's time to drink some urine.
Well, I
You know,
mean, to be fair, he
you
can
can't
drink
drink the
from
ocean.
the ocean.
Yeah.
Anyway. You'd make yourself
It's salty.
sick and then
And then
more
drink that pee.
dehydrated.
Yeah.
And then your urine would be like just make you more dehydrated because it's just salt.
Yeah.
girls, if you're still thinking about applying, you know, you're not convinced, just know that I dehydrate rooms as I walk into them.
Because
This is
he's
true.
so hot, you know, he evaporates
Took me a little
all
too
moisture.
long to get that one. Not proud of that moment.
What I am proud of, however, is my son, who's also dead. But yeah, you know what I hated about Bear Grylls was that whenever I would watch his shows, I was always just kind of like, I feel like there's a better way. You're not telling me about it.
Yeah.
Like he's always just kind of like, we have to kill this snake, and I'm just like, you could just walk away, dude.
Yeah.
But by the way, I ate this entire salad.
Or it's like
Jeremy.
Jeremy is being laid to rest.
He'll be back next week.
He'll be
though.
back next week.
Yeah,
though.
let's give it
You
up to him. Give it
What a
up.
guy.
What a guy.
Chill.
Even after
It's
just
eaten
being
and digested and will still be joining us again next week.
Yeah. Do you guys like? How do you feel about when you finish like a Marvel movie and at the end it's just some dumb shit like Captain America will return?
I felt that way when they showed Thanos at the end of the first Avengers.
Oh yeah.
It's such like terrible CGI, and he's just like, I guess I'll do it myself. A couple years later, where's Thanos? Like,
Where the fuck
I'm
you
not
at,
seeing
dude?
Thanos.
Contact us. We'll get you
Right.
out there.
No.
1-800. Have you seen him?
I did like the one where like it literally just cuts to them and they're like all beaten to fuck,
Oh,
and then they're just
shawarma.
eating sandwiches or whatever the hell
yeah.
it was, and they're just like casually eating these sandwiches and they're like nodding to each other, and then it just ends. I'm like, okay, that was good.
Did you see
Yeah.
that story where like shawarma's like sales like skyrocketed
Yeah.
after that scene? Like
No,
shawarma was
wow.
like packed after that 12-second
Wow,
scene.
Jesus.
I was talking with someone. I think you were there, Corey, yesterday. What the fuck do the predators on Zootopia eat?
Oh yeah.
Donuts, obviously.
Well, if there's a fox and a rabbit, why hasn't the fox eaten the rabbit?
But no,
Those
no,
are
no,
the
no.
natural
Is he
animals.
You
vegetarian?
clearly have not seen the film.
Is he
Okay.
vegetarian?
Once you
though?
see, you'll understand.
Okay.
Because they love each other.
Oh, spoilers.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler.
God damn.
Is that a spoiler though?
You're a spoiler.
Or is it speculation?
Boom. Clap. Please clap. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't talked about this, but for all the viewers, can we please make Jeb a term for when something is a mess? Like if you spill something, you just go like, "Oh, this is Jeb," you know, because Jeb is a mess. In context, Jeb is a mess. So say if I spill this mochi right now, this table right now with all the trash is Jeb.
That's a mess.
Can we please
yeah.
do that?
That's a reference to, like, if you've seen that video where it's just someone edited Donald Trump saying, Jeb is a mess. And, like, every single time he says it, like, one of those air horns just goes off in Jeb Bush. It cuts to Jeb just looking, like, nervous.
Like he's gonna cry a little bit.
Yeah. I love that. I love bullying Jeb Bush. I think that's
no,
just,
I know, like
yeah.
it's just like a popular thing to do right now is to mess with Jeb Bush, and I feel so bad for the guy,
I know.
but I
he's
don't
such-
want to stop.
He's such,
Yeah.
like, good fodder to be bullied.
I feel like he's the kind of guy that got beat up on the playground, and his older brother George was like, "Hey,
Hey,
Harry,
I
cut
know you
that
have
out."
those nuclear weapons.
Hey kids, what are you doing? Let me get in on that.
9/11 was an inside job.
On that note, we've now gone over our previous
hour?
podcast time.
Really?
Oh, you well
Yeah,
bonus
that was
content.
quick.
Said
Yeah,
wow.
you got
That
some
was
bonus
really
content.
quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope that wasn't horrible for you.
I mean, it might be,
Oh,
but it'll be
man.
better next week. It's
it will
always
be.
better next
We'll be
week.
organized. But you got video footage. You got to see how cute we all look together.
Yeah.
We have a green screen up there. I've been told Borat will be put on the green screen.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Let's not promise.
You should
anything.
really see what the setup for this camera is.
It's pretty beautiful.
There's
It is.
a box. A box that I use to hold the microphone. And on top of it, there's just a Mac laptop.
I had to use what I had,
We're
okay?
keeping it very professional, guys.
Very much so.
Very
So
professional.
professional. But yeah, all right. I think this is a good time just to make announcements for things. So, we're not just about doing this fucking half-decent podcast. We're also about doing
So
great content. I love you.
No.
All right. So we're also about doing halfway decent content besides the podcast. So, like we said before, we'll be getting those Dark Souls videos out for you. We're trying to work on stuff to make sketches going so that we can put that out for you as well. Try to get original content that you guys will really love. And if you really like reading really funny, cool stuff, also, you should check me out. That's it. No, you should check out my work on goombastomp.com. I write really cool stuff there. Just wrote a thing about Pokemon and gender equality, if you're into that. Eli draws.
Yeah, so the
Mhm.
banner for Trash Babies was created by Eli.
Podcast.
Can we
Yeah,
give it
for
up to
the-
him?
Yep. It was beautifully done. Beautifully done.
Thank you.
So yeah. On top of that, we're all really working hard to make this a really cool thing you guys can really enjoy. I hope you do. If you really like it, please hit that little subscribe. A lot of people say that, but they don't give anything back to you. I know a lot of you subscribe to other channels. The fuck they do for you? Nothing. We do though. So please, we give you opportunities. Like, you can be my girlfriend or boyfriend. Like, why would you pass that up?
Yeah.
For us to subscribe, that's literally. I'm working on doing a giveaway. Once we actually get enough people to give, make it random.
Yeah,
So-
viable.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's really good stuff. I'm looking at I know we're talking a lot about deals. This is a real deal. So I'm working with someone to try to get stuff they can volunteer for this. It's not going to be a fucking raffle
Right.
thing.
right.
It's going to be real cool stuff you guys will want.
Yeah.
Like the blood of a virgin and other stuff. So chocolate crosses featured on this podcast will be in there. So yeah, really.
Guests. We're getting more guests. We're
Mhm.
trying to find some
Yeah, I'm not promising anything. We're working on a porn star as a guest.
or stripper
Or
or,
a stripper.
cam girl. If you're
Or-
any of
or-
those things and you're interested in being
However,
on our podcast,
They may prefer the term adult actress.
Adult actress,
Or
adult
entertainer.
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 dancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're politically
If you are
correct.
any of those things and you would like to be interviewed,
Mhm.
go ahead and apply at the same email for his girlfriend. And if you would like to apply to be his girlfriend at the same time,
That's the thing.
No.
You know,
we're totally
I'm not
cool
gonna
with
say
that.
no.
Yeah,
That'll boost your numbers.
Yeah, no.
You'll have a resume.
Totally okay with
You'll
that.
have a resume. So yeah. All right. So outro comments and movie you recommend everybody watch. Go.
I recommend everybody watch The Prestige. It is one of the greatest movies ever about magic. Also, like me on Facebook at Donald Glover.
I recommend the movie After Earth with Will Smith and Jaden Smith. Very underrated. It's probably one of the greatest movies of all time. You should really go check it out. You will not regret it.
What's another Will Smith movie you can recommend just in case that falls through?
iRobot is also,
Can't go
great.
wrong with that.
Read the book,
Yeah.
I Robot. Also.
Yeah,
Yes,
read the book.
there's a
That
book out
actually is
there.
a really
Look at
good
that.
book.
We're-
That book
we're
is
pushing education here.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was forced to read it for a class, and I actually enjoyed the ever living shit out of it. That was a great. It has nothing to do with the movie at all. Like they're two totally different entities, and the book is like fucking amazing. But yeah, no, mine is. I think I talked about it on the last podcast. If you haven't gone and done it, like go ahead and go and watch Edge of Tomorrow. It's actually like it's a great.
I watched
movie.
it after you said
It's
that.
good,
It was
right?
so good. You
Yeah,
can watch it like every day for like a week.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
All right,
I don't know about
Throw
that.
me the fuck under the bus, but all right. All right. Oh, you were okay. Yeah. Spy Kids 2: Island of Lost Dreams is not a bad movie, guys. Honestly, it's a really good film.
It's honestly not that bad. It's
So
pretty good.
go watch Spy Kids 2: Island of Lost Dreams. There's no book. I'll get to work on the book.
Write the book.
But
Please.
yeah, and I guess as an outro comment, you're beautiful, but you can work on those hips.
I know they don't lie.
All right, now we're gonna do this awkward thing where we gotta go get
Yeah.
our
Shuffle
Let's
over.
Let's just
It'll
stop.
be me.
Yeah.
It'll be me. I'll do the
Can
awkward.
we not cut this
I'll
out?
do-
of
Yeah,
final?
can we just
Well,
wave?
we're not
Can we
going
just
to
all
anyway.
wave?
In
Yeah.
addition,
Oh yeah, it's live.
Yeah, this is
Borat. Borat is the best
Borat.
film ever.
Borat.